What a day. This is the second time we filmed this interview, or the first time was terrible. So, I definitely think this is going to be a lot better. I definitely want to know right off the bat, kind of a basic question, but what started your journey with music, starting with Evan and then you?
But what started my journey with music? From listening to, like, hip-hop throughout my middle school years, definitely got me super inspired to, like, really kind of give a try at it. And then started high school, I started freestyling, and then sophomore year I started writing, and then from there that kind of just turned into me doing it like every day. And now that's what I do every day, and I love it. I couldn't go wrong with it, so that's what definitely got me started into that.
What got me started into music was definitely just at a young age, just like I taught myself how to play piano at like 11, taught myself how to play guitar at like 13, so it was just like it sounds fucked up, but I didn't have like a lot of friends, and then like music's like all I had pretty much, and like that's what I did. Facts. 100%. So to this day it's just what I have forever.
Yeah. It's what you have when you didn't have anything.
Facts.
You know? But how long? I know you're pretty consistent with how you release and how you release, and that's something I definitely applaud, because a lot of artists around here definitely don't know how to release. You know?
I think that's a very important skill to learn. Because when you first start making music, like, it's all about, like, you're excited and you want to just, like, no worries.
Oh, bad. Alright, we'll continue.
Yeah, I bet. No. Like, when you first start making music, it's all about being excited and, like, liking what you make and just, like, wanting the world to see it. But I think as you make music more, you start to learn that, like, not everything's the song you drop, you know what I mean? Not everything the world needs to hear, but, like, consistency is still a must. So to find that middle ground of being consistent and making sure every drop's the right drop is definitely somewhere, like, I've worked on finding and I found it, and, like, I'm pretty, like, that's something I'm proud of for sure, to be able to be consistent and still enjoy each drop.
And to work with this man and to see his work ethic on how because I'm in love with making the music, so I'm just here like twice a week making music because it's like therapy to me. But to see how this man drops his music and markets the music and puts the money and bets on himself for it, like, that's commendable, like, for sure, 100%.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Definitely fist bumps out here.
Yes,
You got another one.
Oh, shit, my bad.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir, yes, sir.
I can't wait to see what you do with this footage. Like, that's really gonna be crazy.
Yeah,
like,
thank
I know
you,
whatever
I'm
you have inside
too.
of your head is really gonna be fucking nuts. Facts. Facts.
Fuck yeah, dude.
But yeah, what's your ratio per songs that you make where you found like one that you're like, damn, like this could possibly be my next
That's a
drop?
good question.
I just want to say something. This man's ratio is through the roof.
That's not facts.
He is the definition of perfectionist.
That's not facts.
That's bad. You are a perfectionist
That's
to
not
the...
facts.
Like, I gotta stop myself from being a perfectionist because, like, the ratio of songs I make to drop are probably 1 to, I don't know, 15, 20 maybe. Probably around there.
So how long does it take you to make the 15 to 20? That's the big
I like
question.
his music more than I like my music. I don't even like what I make, honestly. Like,
really?
Yes. So it's like, I'll fall in love with the song after I make it, and then after I play it out for like 2 days, I'm like, alright, it's gotta make something.
I feel like that's just like the lifespan though, you know? Like, you gotta figure out when, like, you're gonna get bored of your own music. You gotta figure out when
I do have all-time favorite songs that are for sure, like...
Facts, for sure.
Like, in my mind, I could say, like, Red Lights, like, Playgrounds, like, fucking... what's the one we just made? Dine in Hell.
Yeah.
Like,
that one's dope.
Shit. Yeah,
that
I can't
dope.
wait to see what we do with that. Like, that's gonna be crazy.
And it's funny because he's like, yo, these are my all-time
sure.
favorites. He still won't drop them. Still won't drop them.
I don't know, it's just not time yet.
Yeah, I mean,
Facts.
That's another thing though. Like, being an artist is like, you might have something you know is great, but like you might just think the world can't see it yet, and you gotta like touch it up, or you gotta get everything ready, which is like, that's just the game, bro. And like, you know what I mean? Like.
And to answer the question, my ratio might be 1 out of 10. You know, like maybe I make one banger out of every 10 songs.
Respect.
You know?
Respect.
Facts.
So how often do you drop?
How often do I drop? I was on a binge when I was really trying to like. I'm 24 right now, so when I was like probably like more 20s, 21s, I was like dropping a song once a week and really trying to get like a fan base built, you know? And dropping a song once a week got my numbers up for sure, you know? Like, there's songs that ran up like 5K, 10K song like views, you know, and I was strictly dropping off like SoundCloud at the time, and then I got signed to a label out here in Taunton, Loud House Audio, New England Music Group. I was signed to them for like 3-4 albums, and I made 3 to 4 albums, and I said I'd never sign to a label again, and I just like, it really took the fun out of making music, you know, because like I just love to make it, so it's just like.
Wow, what was your experience like?
Almost like he would have like a set of beats that like whether you liked them or not, this is what you're rapping on, you know, because this tape, for like if you listen to the first studio album that we put out, Smoking and Drinking, that shit was so trash, like he wanted to bring old school hip hop back, and you know, so like they were mad old school type beats, and like I just had to rap on that shit, you know. It's not the music I want to make, so you just like, it starts to become something else, you know. Facts.
It's not the thing you want to do. It's something you started.
Never let anyone control what you want to do, you know? Like, you gotta, like, follow
always
your
make
dream
what you want to make, bro.
Facts.
Never make something you don't want to.
That's kind of twisted.
No, it's twisted as fuck.
It's fucked.
It's facts. Like, those songs are still out. Like, the man's probably still make money off that shit.
Mm-hmm.
And I haven't seen, like, $1 off that shit.
Really?
Yeah.
So why'd you sign the deal?
Exactly. Yeah. Don't sign a deal. Especially as, like, a young artist, like, coming up, like, not really.
And you couldn't release music how you wanted to?
Yeah, not really, you know? So.
That's another thing I hear about. I feel like labels don't let you drop when you want. I don't want to get too off topic, but being independent's a plus, because you get to select. Yeah,
he would threaten you with, like, suing you and shit.
Jesus,
you know what I'm saying?
That's fucked, bro.
So.
That's crazy.
Shit's so
that's
fucked.
Crazy.
As a fucking young artist, keep your shit as a passion and do it because you love it. And seriously, just don't let anyone else have control over what you make, you know? Not like your homie that you think is like better at making music, like make the shit that you want to make. Like, always take creative feedback, but at the same time, you have to do what you love, you know?
Facts, yeah.
Facts.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it is about what you love. 100%.
Facts. 100%.
But going off to like, what do you think it was that really led you to do music?
To follow music and continue doing music, for me, it was definitely like...
Or not even like to follow and continue, but like where did it kind of start? You know what I mean?
Where did it start? Starting music was definitely like... I started music with my boy Seth Rossi. You know Seth Rossi.
Yeah,
Facts. We were like 15, 16, and we started recording like off of Audacity on a laptop in my freaking closet in a fucking Guitar Hero mic.
Shout out Audacity.
Yeah, facts,
and shout out the Guitar Hero
and like
mic.
we went hard, and we were dropping a song like once a week. Our first song we put out got like 500 views, and like it was straight garbage, but like
that was where the addiction starts though.
Yeah, it was
that's
like,
where the
you know,
addiction starts.
like all that like dopamine, like oh shit. 500 people saw my shit. That's dope.
Like, you know? You make it to like show the world, and 500 people see it. It's not the world, but like you see potential.
And then like growing as an artist, like I put out some songs and I like touched some people. Like there's like younger kids who have hit me up for like questions, like just ask me for like relationship advice or just like what do I do?
For some game.
Yeah, like yo, what do I do if I like a chick? You know, like so like shit like that. Like I like getting shit like that and like being able to like connect with like the people that hit you up because it's more than just music, you know.
That's my favorite part, honestly.
Facts.
Yeah, it's a lot bigger than you.
It sounds super corny though, but like when somebody DMs you and they're like, "Hey man, I really like what you created," like that's like a piece of me, bro. So it's almost like, damn, bro, you fuck with me like that. Like I fuck with you now, because like if you relate to me in any way, like fuck yeah, like that's way cooler than just like. I'd rather like somebody like never listen to my song, but like say like, oh, they like, you know, obviously they can't like it without listening to it, but I'd rather the songs be never popular again just to have people that still like it. I don't know, like just hit me up and say how much they fuck with it. Like that means so much.
Yeah, it means a lot. Like when someone hits you up,
just knowing that you're appreciated for what you're doing.
Yeah, facts.
And like it means that like not only you're in the right direction, but like you're saying something that people like resonate with, or like. It makes them just feel like whatever makes them feel, you made them feel something.
I know you can track your stats on like SoundCloud and shit, Spotify or whatever. I track my shit on SoundCloud all the time, and there's this one dude who listened to my shit like 47 times this week, and I know he listened to the same song because that song has like 45 views this week. you know, and just like knowing something like that, like that's crazy.
Knowing like that guy, like
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
so
like
hard,
someone fucks with your shit like that hard, you know.
That's
what I
so
mean?
cool.
Like,
Yeah.
that, like, I don't even fuck with that song. You know what I mean?
But like he likes it though.
Yeah,
so
but
it's cool.
there's something about that song that he fucks with. Like, you know what I mean? He's probably singing.
And everybody's different.
Yeah,
that's like there's a song for everybody.
That's what Evan says. He's like the songs that I think are like bangers. Like people might not even think are bangers, and like I know that's true. And then songs that I discredit, don't think are anything, people might think are like super bangers. So.
Cause you might love a song, bro, but the people decide if it's good or not. You don't.
Facts.
How do you feel about that?
How do I feel about like the idea of that?
Yeah.
That's like crazy. Like.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, because music's all like it's subjective.
At the same time, you're also thinking about marketing, so you kind of thinking about like who you want to attract, like what market do I want to bring? You know what I mean?
But
like
even
what
the markets,
what fans do I want? Like so, I'm not an expert marketer. I just know what I know. Like so, I'm like, all right, this song sounds like something like this person would sound like you listen to, you know, and like that's like the fans that I want, like you know what I mean. So I don't know. That sounds weird, but. In a marketing aspect, that's kind of what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Facts. Yeah.
Marketing simplified 101.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know.
Yeah, it's the people I want to bring in.
Yeah, facts. 100%.
It is weird, though, that you could love a song to death, and people will
nobody can fuck with it.
And nobody will fuck with it. But then, like, that one
Facts.
song that you didn't like, you were going to throw it away, you put it out there, and people are like, yo, I love that.
Yeah,
man. And you're like, what, bro? Like, because at the end of the day, like, music is subjective. So, like, even if you really like something, doesn't matter if you made it or not, people might not like it. Or they might love it. You don't know until
What's
you
your
drop
most played song? Is it, like, your favorite song, or is it, like, a song that
It's
you
just my most
really...
recent song, so I can't get, like, a good, like...
it's dope.
You know what I mean? Because, like...
Yeah, but you've been
It
pushing
really depends on the long game.
Yeah.
Exactly, so it's like... You know what I mean? It's like...
I know for me, for songs that... Because I've been, like, just sitting on what I have and, like, curating new music. So, it's just, like... For seeing what I've had out, like, the songs that I don't really mess with too heavy... Like, those are the songs that run up, like, 9K views, like, almost 10K, like... And I'm like, how? You know, like, this song, like, I recorded myself. It sounds like shit, you know? Like... So it's weird. You never know what people are gonna fuck with. It is weird. But I definitely like put out what like I fuck with like the most. You know, what's like pushing me the most, like speaking the line.
Should be what you feel the most of the time.
Yeah, definitely.
I think like you shouldn't focus on like, oh, is it good? Like, do I feel this? Because like if you feel a song and you drop it, like somebody else probably feels it too. So it's like, don't drop something you don't feel emotionally.
And especially for the past few months, me and Evan just been like freestyling everything. And it's definitely like, when you're in that love mood, you're in that love mood. So like, if you're in that shit for like 2 weeks, that's what you're making. Don't like, try to force a hype song, you know what I mean? Like, to my young artists, like,
Only make
like,
a hype song if you're hype. You know
that's what I'm saying,
exactly.
like, do what you feel, like, 100%.
What do you think is the most important part about an artist for having a career with a decent amount of longevity? You think it's versatility? You think it's beat selection? Do you think it's things in that general area, or all of the latter?
I feel like you cannot like for like if you're like longevity is the goal here. Like, what's the best thing for longevity? It's like non-stop work ethic. Like, you gotta you might not be the best at branding yourself. You might not be the best at I don't know, the best at doing this or that. You might not be the best melody guy or the lyric guy. But if you just never stop and keep trying you're giving your all, trying your best, whatever, no one else can stop you. If you don't stop yourself, no one else can. So
that's facts.
You just keep getting better. Like obviously, yeah. Like, if you're versatile, that helps a lot because like you're always able to find a new sound. But if you're versatile and don't work hard, like, work hard is like the foundation of every single thing. That's
I would say if you're gonna go on and just make music, like, no matter what, like, besides that, that's facts, because that's 100% true. No matter what, you have to be dedicated to this shit.
Facts.
But you have to love it, because like, if you don't love this shit, you're not gonna want to do this shit. And like, I've made music with people who don't love this shit, and like, you can like tell. So, like, at the end of the day, like, I never thought, like, I thought, like, when I was 16, I was gonna pop off and like before high school ended. You know what I mean? So I wasn't like,
dream,
I wasn't thinking I was gonna be 24 still making music like that. You know what I'm saying? So
you still are.
Yeah, but like, and it's because I love it. You know what I'm saying? So it's something that like, I call it my therapy, because it is like, it's like a therapy session. Like, that's where
It's like
that's
when you
your
come
love
to a
for it,
point
you know what I'm saying?
where you realize you might, like everyone tries, like everyone, like I feel like I'm confident I'm gonna get to where I want to, but if you can come to the real, like almost be comfortable with the fact you might not get there,
That's what
and
it is.
still
Facts.
wake up and do it,
That's what
it puts you a way farther ahead than most people, because some people, if they realize they might never get what they want, they might just stop.
Facts.
But if you realize, hey, like just like when you like become more content with like something is like, if you realize you're gonna die one day, you're gonna have fun in your life.
I've seen amazing artists
Never make music
that
again.
that literally like should be like doing crazy shit that like never make it, you know? So like when you see shit like that, like it just kind of, you understand like, what are you doing this shit for? You know what I'm saying? Are you doing this shit for the change? Are you doing this shit for the hoes? Are you doing this shit because you love it? You know what I'm saying? You're doing this shit like to change like a little kid's situation, like to be a good like role model, or like, you know what I'm saying? Like facts, like that's what I think. Like
I respect the fuck out of that.
I 100% agree with that.
I appreciate that.
Honestly, I don't know how long this is, but I think that's a great point to wrap it up on.
I'm
Absolutely,
cool
definitely.
Alright.
Definitely. Make sure you
Video's
peep that
coming out
Virus
soon.
music video. Make sure you peep this brand new music video.
Yeah, this one's gonna be coming out probably a week after this comes out.
Yes.
Absolutely, facts.
Sir.
So
Definitely.
enjoy.
Let's
Adios.
Bye bye.